everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? You guys drunk yet? Yeah. Sweet, drunk crowd. Fuck yes. Okay, so anyhow, it's fun being back here for another year. It's been a year. So, as you guys know, now that I'm a second year, there's a reason why I was very well known last year. It was because in early July, well, mid-July, I was the first year to find plants, and was the first one to get one and use it constantly during the summer. So, I have this very strong working knowledge of plants, especially something called secrets. If you don't know what secrets are, it's where everyone, a vast majority of people, alums, not alums, write really bitchy, trolly comments online and see who gets the best reaction. Basically a giant internet pissing contest. And so, knowing this, it's fun reading them because I had a dream earlier. It involved me sleeping on the railroad tracks and hearing these loud, booming voices coming from South Campus and North Campus. All the hipsters throwing their PBR enraged, fighting and flaming at North Campus, and their evil bro ways, and all the people of North Campus throwing Smirnoff Ice and telling them to go fuck themselves. And then East Campus was just kind of sitting there doing nothing and just had to go away. And then it went quiet. And then I kind of walk away and go between ARH and noise, and I hear louder booms and crazier louds as the science majors start telling the social science majors that they are not worth the $30,000 admissions and they should just go do something else. The social science majors saying, yes, we are so worth it, and them just constantly bickering about who's worth more paying a lot of money for college. And it made me think, there's probably a reason why we're the most hipster college in America. It's not only that we're so isolated in the middle of Iowa and no one's honestly heard of us, that we just kind of pride ourselves on that. It's that we kind of get pissed off about really little details that no one really cares about. And so that's kind of where my mind is going right now. And in honor of that, because I am kind of torn on this whole majors debate, social science and science, since I am a double major of a poli-sci and computer science degree, I am going to try to bridge the gap through comedy by ridiculing these majors. I'm not going to touch science because it's kind of hard because it's like physics. Okay, we would fly away and die. Chemistry, oh, we would stop breathing and die. Biology, my guts would explode and we would die. Computer science, my Mac would explode on my lap and I would die. Or I'd at least get a little bit, I wouldn't have children anymore. But, yeah, I'm not going to touch that. So, I'm going to talk about my personal major, poli-sci. See, who here's seen the Republican debates? Who saw the debates earlier? Okay, I decided to make a drinking game out of it. You see, poli-sci is useful. Okay, first thing, take a shot every time you hear the word Obamacare. Take a shot every time you hear taxes. Take a shot every time you hear Ronald Reagan, and not the words Ronald Reagan, his disembodied head talking on your shoulder. Yes, and usually him talking in 80s lingo about Gorbachev or something like that. But yes, every time you hear a disembodied head talking to you, take a shot. At least it's not Walt Disney. So, yes, poli-sci, useful. Now, sociology. Sociology, I feel, is like the little brother of social sciences majors. Everyone kind of takes a shot at it. But no, it's useful. See, when I went back to Miami over the summer, I was going downtown with a friend, and we stopped at an intersection. At this intersection, there was a homeless couple. Two gay African-American men with long dreads, kind of dirty, tight t-shirts and so forth, and they were walking into the intersection. See, in Grinnell, as a Grinnellian, I started to see this a little differently. So they stop at the intersection. The boyfriend, the one on the left, takes down one of the other male's pants, and the other male begins urinating in the person's mouth. And then he shakes off onto the intersection. See, most people would see this as disgusting. No, as a Grinnellian, I see this as a great way to see a great sociological study. See, the homeless man, by urinating, was crying out against the social constructs of his homeless existence by giving this post-homeless sign against the hegemony that keeps him down, and finding the intersection, which is also a symbol of oppression, and pissing off the oppression by literally pissing on it. And then the other guy kind of spitting on it too, and all of them reveling in this anti-establishment, post-structuralist study of human psychology and blah. And yes, that what is my current study, and I got a map. I'm doing a map on that. So yes, but now let's get to the fun one. GWS. Okay, so don't do it. I'm right here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I shall do it. Because you see, there is one major here that seems like the sacred cow at Grinnell, and it's the GWS major. I learned this on Secrets. One person attacks GWS. 50 secret posts about why they're an asshole. In very nicely termed words. And see, that's kind of what I want to go at. Because I feel that GWS majors kind of get it wrong. They kind of learn to kind of get pissed off. And it kind of pisses me off seeing all the people being pissed off. And why am I using so many urine metaphors? So, it's kind of like I keep hearing people say, we have to fight the patriarchy, we have to fight this, we have to fight that, we have to fight that, we have to fight that, fight that. And I hear like, what are you doing? Because there's this mathematician who used to say, yes, protesting is cool. Protesting in front of a lot of people with the same opinion as you is also very cool. Go do that more. No one got that? No? Okay. Okay, but yes, it's an old construct. If you fight against the same person in a place where people basically believe in the same things you do, because Grinnell doesn't believe in sharing the different thought or you get ostracized, you have to learn to fight elsewhere. It's not just going to work. And I feel that all this creates a sense of no humor. Because you can't make a joke at GWS because you'll just get attacked. And then if you bring out an opposite idea, it just gets blasted. It's just like, it's constricting. It's just, And it's like you talk about religion, blah, blah, blah. Even though religion is one of the more female-oriented parts of society. Islam, Judaism, look it up. Okay. But there's like a lot of things that people just kind of get, and you just had to make jokes about it. And I don't know, I feel like comedy's down in the part because we lost our humor. And yeah, well, and yes, that's kind of where my act is going. So I'm just going to cut off here. It's time, and I guess we're about to go. So catch y'all later. Peace.